The plenary scope of legislative taxing power, a comprehensive authority. Here we will understand kung gaano talaga kalawak ang sakop ng kapangyarihan ng power of taxation that is exercised by the lawmaking body. So it's a broad, complete, and absolute authority to shape the tax system. So sinasabi dito na it covers all essential elements of taxation from the start up to its implementation. Did the Congress, the lawmaking body, define such flow, such measures, the means, determination, and here are the elements that I'm talking about. Unang-una, kind of tax. Anong tax ba yan na implement? Kalawa, sino-sino ba yung maging subject or ano-ano ba yung magiging subject dito? So it could be an object, an activity, or properties. Pwede ba ito tao o ganun. At saka, yung sitos. Example, for the income tax, pagdating sa sitos, they determine, depends upon the classification of the individual taxpayer. So, mayroon silang ginagawa nila na citizen, resident, may resident, non-resident citizen, at saka mayroong non-citizen or alien, resident, at saka non-resident alien. So, they consider the place or the territory when they are classifying those individual taxpayers. And also, mayroon din silang ginagawa or sila din yung nag-exact kung magkano yung amount or yung rate. So, yung amount, ginagamit yan dun sa mga excise tax for specific like 10 per liter or ganun. Pagdating naman sa rate, ito yung mga ad valorem usually. So, they determine the amount or the rate. And also the apportionment. Sino-sino ba yung tatamaan at paano ba sila tatamaan? So, example, for the resident citizen, ang tatamaan sa kanila is yung mga income nila in and out of the Philippines that is, will be subject to income tax. Yung mga non-resident citizen naman, ang tatamaan ay yung mga income lang na within. And they have, and etc. etc. Pagdating naman sa VAT, ang tatamaan ng VAT is yung more than 3 million. Yung less than 3 million, percentage. Okay? So, ganon sila mag-apportion ng tax kung paano, kung sino yon, because the apportionment also is a determinant of the burden of the tax imposed. 6 is purposes of it. So, paano ba, para saan ba ito? There's only one criteria. It must be always for public purpose. It could be for a specific purpose, but still, that should be defined under the spectrum of the public purpose. 7 is the method of collection. They also define that, so that's why we have now the assessment on how to collect. We have the levy, we have the distraint, the personal property, and other, we have judicial way of collecting taxes. So all the procedures involving that, lahat ng mechanism, kung paano, let's say withholding, tax, sila din yung nagalagay dyan. So that's how they shape the tax system, and all has the prerogative only on the lawmaking body. And with regard to the wisdom of that, the court or the judiciary body cannot intervene during the process of the enactment of the law. Okay, that's all for now.